Little walk through Flora. 5th of October. Anyway, just wonderful out. Water in the boat. Bit of a sprinkle. Jack. Anyway, here's the trap that I keep off the dock. I keep 5 traps. A few crabs. Well, 2 that are keepers. So the little banana grove, planted late spring. Look at that. I'll bet they're 17 feet tall. No bananas this year. Bananas fruit on the 2nd year. But my goodness, what a grove. Look at this. Deep, deep leaves picked up from the side of the road. They love it. Loquat. Don't know quite what he is, but I suspect he's a kumquat. And I'm going to the pond to feed the fish. Now the ones I put in, those 37 came to $10. They were just little bitty ones. What are called feeder fish that are used to feed larger aquarium fish. So I think they did just fine considering the harshness of life there. Weasel, what do you think? I put these asparaguses here and there. Gingers. This mulberry's doing terrible. But then suddenly it's sending out green leaves. I think I need to work on antifungal starting this spring. Oh, this asparagus is beautiful. Look, it's just sending up new stalks. See these? They haven't even opened into leaves yet. Big stalks. This will be wonderful. I didn't know they sent up a late summer bunch, but they have. These are new. These are just up. Now, the cannas, they're just throwing odd ones out. But they go all the way from spring to fall. Great. River birch. My blackberry walk, those cannas are spent, but they're wonderful scarlet ones. I have roses, but they're slowing down. I have pink, yellow, and red up on the hill there. This is my blackberry walk with the thorn blackberries on the left and the thornless on the right. The thornless were just planted this year, little twigs. Tiny, much smaller than a pencil. But look at that. Anyway, they attempted to fruit, but because they're thornless, everything ate them. See, the little animals climb up there and eat them. Where these very aggressively thorned Kiowa, they can't climb that stalk. Those are deadly. These fruited. The berries are huge and the birds can't carry them. These are normal berries and the birds can carry them off too. But we'll see next year. Oh, I forgot to be naming plants. Great big spider lilies under my bananas. And again, they froze back last year. No bananas this year, but if I can get them through the winter, I'll get tons next year. An asparagus bed that the chickens just keep dug up. If I fenced this off, I'd get a nice crop of asparagus. I need to do that. There's a lot of potential in this bed. Here's a mulberry that's doing well. That's a flowering quince, and it's done, but it will produce quince fruit, I've heard. I think this is a methley plum. But look at this Christmas cactus. I've kept it for years. I don't water it or feed it. It really likes hardship. flowers 2 to 3 times a year. I keep it back in my library for the winter. It's not heated in there, except on the really cold snaps. There's electricity. Kind of grubby, but the grapes, oh, they're wonderful. The birds eat every one, but they really do make some nice grapes. Roses are winding down. I love this pink one, but I'll probably only get a couple more. Myers Lemon had a terrible problem with leaf miners. I've cut him back. He produces some nice lemons. Grapes, and there's the 2 layers of berries. The Kiowa and the Prime Jan, and then in the back, along the water edge, the Thornless Navajo. They're going to fill right out next spring. And my little 5-in-1 apple tree, paid $4 for it. It was just looked like a dead stick. No root even. You could tell which end was the root. But that's all. And look at it. I put it in this spring. Gingers. And behind them, those are Jerusalem artichoke. I have a big bed of them back there. Look, just put it in. The only raspberry good for this climate. Dormer, I believe it is. It will grow here. I didn't know any could, but this one was developed in Mississippi. I wish I had bought 2. They were $10 and I'm so cheap. But look how beautiful it is. I had it in a pot for a couple weeks deciding where to put it, and it's so happy now. It's in the ground. I dug in 2 buckets of compost, dug deep. They love that rich soil, that organic, so I think he's going to thrive. I'm planting some in pots now, but I've got to fix the fence. So all this beautiful dug-in soil, I've dug in wheelbarrow after wheelbarrow of compost that I make. And I planted it all up, and then I think it was sow bugs ate most of them, and the ones that did get bigger, the chickens came in and ate. So what's left? Well, peppers everywhere. And my sweet potatoes, which I could pick now, there's sweet potatoes under there. My grapes are doing beautiful. I don't know if you can see, but all over the fence are grapes. I have 3 plants I put in. Okra. I have a gumbo soup almost every day. But look at the grapes. They're just going crazy. Put them in late spring. I'll have a beautiful grape arbor here. Peppers and okras. And that's all the summer stuff. Everything that I plant would come up and the chickens would just clean it out. Sad. See, all the way around you can go and you can find, look, beets. And it was all lovely little beet plants. Look, I think that's one they missed. Well, no, of course not. They'd be much bigger than that. That's a weed. Anyway, peppers. Eat tons of peppers every day in the gumbo soup. Sweet and hot bananas. Oh, we love them. Of course, the bell peppers. Grow a lot of bell peppers. Red and green. I was too cheap to buy the chocolate bells, but I like them a lot. The brown ones. These are mild jalapenos. They're very good. Late in the season, they're small though. Just think, all under these summer crops were winter crops. Bad chickens. Here's the dog I don't show much. Lexi. She's the one. It's bad. Oh.